All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're not tired of hearing our voices. This is Adam Presswood. Chris and I are about 5 minutes away from coming at you live again, this time from home. It's been a while. We're broadcasting from Ellsbury's high school gym. We're just a few minutes away from watching our varsity boys square off against Van Far in what's going to be a little bit of a reverse. Our boys will play first and then the girls. So it's Indian on Indian for Van Far. We're going to see in some form or fashion number 0, Colton Jensen. He is a 5'9" senior. Number 3, Lathan McMorris. He's a 5'11" senior. Number 4, Colin Wilburn. He's a 6'2" sophomore. Number 5, Zach Salazar. He's a 5'8" senior. Number 10, Caden Wilburn, a 6'2" junior. Number 12, Braden Christian, a 6'2" senior. Number 14, Walter Salmon, a 5'8" senior. Number 20, Verlin Johnson, a 6'4" junior. Number 21, Dylan Miner, a 6'6" junior. Number 22, Sam Middleton, a 5'8" sophomore. Number 25, Riley Colwell, a 5'8" junior. Number 30, Trayson Colwell, a 6'2" junior. Number 32, Josh Hody, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that, a 5'11" senior. Number 34, Trey Miller, a 6'2" junior. Number 35, Riley Hansen, a 5'10" sophomore. And number 55, Heath Calvert, 5'10" junior. Give me a second to find the coaches. All right, our varsity coach for Van Far is Pat Conaway, and the assistant is listed as Brett Reading. For Ellsbury, Coach Twelman is going to send up number 2, Nathan Reed, a 6' junior guard. Number 4, Stephen Bodeker, a 5'11" junior guard. Number 10, Michael Kelly, a 6' senior guard. Number 11, Josh Jerkowski, a 6'1" senior guard. Number 12, Derek Taylor, a 6'3" junior guard and forward. Number 22, possibly number 22, Gabriel Hill, a 6'4" freshman forward. Number 24, Jake Reimel, a 6' sophomore guard and forward. Number 44, Garrick Hill, a 6' 6" junior forward. And number 54, Trevor Anthony, a 6' 6" junior forward. Chad Twelman is the head coach, and the assistant coach is Andrew Hopkins. We'll be back in a few moments with the announcement of starting lineups and possibly a national anthem.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, that's going to do it for warm-ups. We've got 8 minutes on the clock, and I saw the band director down at the scorer's table, which makes me think we might do a national anthem. I'll leave our speakers on, hopefully to pick that up. All right, we are going to do one. I hope this comes through. All right, our band does a great job with that. I hope I had the speakers up loud enough for that to come through. All right, the starters for Van Far. All right, Van Far will send up number 10, Caden Wilburn. Number 12, Braden Christian. Number 30, Trayson Colwell. Number 32, Josh Hottie. And number 34, Trey Miller.
And now for your Ellsbury Indians.
And for Ellsbury, number 2, Nathan Reed. Number 10, Michael Kelly. Number 12, Derek Taylor. Number 44, Garrick Hill. And number 54, Trevor Anthony. All right, and Trevor Anthony set to jump against the much smaller Josh Hottie, but that doesn't mean he can't jump. All right, 3 refs for this game, a little unusual as Van Far controls the tip-off and Hottie had the hops. All right, Van Far on the outside now. There's a pass to the top of the key and he swings left. Back to the top of the key for 3. That one's good, courtesy of number 12, Braden Christian. And it's an early 3-point Van Far lead. Derek Taylor. Nice ball movement by Ellsbury, and Hill to the basket, no good. Ellsbury controls the rebound. Nathan Reed wanted the 3, he gives it up to Michael Kelly, who answers with a tray of his own, and it's tied. Oh, nice pass down underneath, and Van Far lays it in. That was number 32, Hottie. It's 5-3 Van Far. I won't be able to say Indian tonight since both teams are that. And there's a Van Far steal. Underneath again, off the glass. No, it didn't touch the glass. Went over the rim and it's rebounded by Taylor. The pass to Hill, broken up, but he hangs on. He's gonna back his way all the way in, off the glass, and it's good, 5-5. Van Far steps in and kicks it right back out. The long 2 misses everything. Nathan Reed with the pass that wasn't. Van Far inbounds to the top of the key. They swing right. And there's a pass to the low post. He steps back a little bit, and it's blocked by Taylor. What a block. Taylor now back from the top of the key. There's the pass to Nathan Reed on the left side. Reed always looking for the 3-pointer. There it is, and it's good. That puts Ellsbury up 8-5. Van Far takes it all the way to the glass. Anthony tried his best to get in the way of that one, but they made it off the glass anyway. It's 8-7. Taylor to Reed once again. Reed into Hill. Hill takes it all the way in. The shot doesn't fall. He almost had the rebound. Here comes Van Far. Against the double team. Hottie got it to fall. Van Far up 9-8. Taylor with the bounce pass into Hill at the high post. Hill backs his way in, kicks it back out to Kelly. Kelly to Taylor now over on the left side. Or he was on the left side, now he's at the top of the key and he goes all the way in. Off the glass, no good, rebounded by Van Far. Nice block. I don't know if Reed got it or Taylor did.
I think Reed got it.
Hill at the top of the key with the head fake. He made me think he was taking the three. He's done it before. Hill into Anthony now at the high post. Anthony thought he was going to hand it back. Instead, he hangs on, and there's the pass back out to Taylor. Taylor into Hill. Hill off the glass for two, no good. And Van Far throws it away, so Ellsbury will get it back.
Hill's had two misses real close.
Now this is an Ellsbury I haven't seen in a while. We look like we want to win this game, and don't take that the wrong way at home, fans. Hill goes all the way, no. It's off his thigh, I think.
No, he was looking for a foul, but.
Josh Jerkowski in now for Michael Kelly. Van Far on the baseline. They kick it back out to the perimeter. Good pressure by Ellsbury. Van Far for three. They don't usually miss. They miss that one, but they get the putback. It's 11-8. Van Far up by three. Jerkowski now way over on the left side, finds Taylor. Taylor goes right to Reed. Reed with the pass inside to Jerkowski that was just a little too soon. Or Jerkowski was just a little too late. Baseline pass, the floater is no good, rebounded by Hill. There's the pass to Reed, and he is so quick. Thanks to that layup, it is 11-10. Van Far's only up by one. Another bounce pass. And they kick it out. The floater doesn't fall, but the foul is on Garrick Hill, his first. It will send Braden Christian to the stripe. Christian hits the first. And Van Far goes back up by two.
Gotta like the tempo of the game so far, though.
I love it. Second charity shot misses. It stays 12-10. Hill gets the rebound. He's going to go all the way in like he's done so many times. That was a heartbreaker. The shot just rolled off the front. That foul is on Van Far, number 12, Braden Christian, and it'll send Hill to the stripe. He has a chance to tie. And the shot falls as number 4, Colin Wilburn, checks in, and number 30, Trayson Colwell, checks out. Hill makes them both, and the game is tied once again. Stevie Bodeker has come into the game for Ellsbury. Van Far with possession. Hottie goes all the way in. The shot doesn't fall, and he wins the race for Reed with the for the rebound. And Van Far throws it out of bounds. Van Far off the glass. That one's good. I think that was number 34, and that's Trey Miller. Hill goes, or excuse me, Taylor goes all the way in. It's a miss, and Van Far has the rebound. It's an Ellsbury foul. And a little bit of a warning too, I think. That is on Taylor, and it sends Caden Wilburn to the stripe. I think that's a number 10, I see, yes. 14-12 the score, and that shot makes it 15 as Michael Kelly checks back in, this time for Reed. All right, it's 15-13 after the foul shots. 1:26 remaining in the first quarter. Michael Kelly now with the ball. Hill goes all the way in, off the glass. It's no good. Rebounded by Hottie. He can jump. My goodness. Baseline drive, and Van Far backs up. It's thrown away right into the hands of Jerkowski. The bounce pass to Bodeker, and they kick it back out. Kelly now finds Taylor. Taylor spins all the way in, and
draws foul.
He is fouled. That one's going to be on number 4, Colin Wilburn. Taylor hits the first, and it's a three-point game as Trevor Anthony checks in for Hill. The second shot misses. It stays a three-point game as Van Far comes away with the rebound. Hottie inside. The floater by number 34 doesn't fall. Another foul on Colin Wilburn, and Ellsbury will get it back. That missed shot put up by Trey Miller just a second ago. Jake Reimel into the game for Ellsbury. Michael Kelly with the ball now and nowhere to go. Finally finds Anthony. And now Bodeker way over on the left all by himself. Jerkowski at the buzzer, and he drains it to tie the game at 16 apiece at the end of the first quarter. You gotta love this, ladies and gentlemen. I know I do, and we'll be right back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Chris, I'm excited.
Certainly a better tempo game than the Indians have played here the last few games.
I'll tell you what, this has been missing, and I'm happy to see it back.
Yes,
I know
it
Coach
has.
Twillman is too. 16-16 here at the start of the second quarter, and Ellsbury starts out with possession. Reimel now back to Bodeker. Bodeker to Kelly. Kelly double teamed and gives it up to Jerkowski. Bodeker now from near the key. It's off the front. Rebounded by Van Far. We should have had more shirts close to that, but Van Far stuck on the outside. This is the first time I've seen them stuck there that long.
Beautiful, beautiful.
There's an Ellsbury steal. Anthony to the glass, no good. Rebounded by Reimel. And Reimel puts it back up in tall timber. 18-16, Ellsbury with the lead. Van Far nearly throws it away, but they got it back as Michael Kelly knocks the heck out of Haughty.
It's amazing that Reimel, one of the shortest people out there, got that rebound.
He is a very, very good player and has very, very good court sense. He's very aware. Van Far's three-pointer doesn't fall, and look who has the rebound. Look who read that and got it off the other side of the rim. Jake Reimel.
He plays hard, got to give him that.
Michael Kelly now to Anthony at the high post. Anthony kicks it back out. Jerkowski now. Reimel to Bodeker. Bodeker wanted the three. Wisely chose against it this time. Inside to Anthony. He kicks it back out. Bodeker with the bounce pass back out to Kelly. Kelly, when he dribbles with his head down like that, he scares me. Jerkowski with a dangerous pass to Trevor Anthony at the high post, but he's tall enough to make the risk worth it. Now they go back out. And now who's stuck on the perimeter?
Yep.
Both teams doing a good job denying passing lanes and penetration, and there's the Van Far steal. Baseline drive, Haughty kicks it back out.
Oh.
Nice block by Anthony. And Anthony hangs on to force the Ellsbury jump ball, or is he hurt?
He got kicked in the head. or a kickball.
All right, so the call is against Van Far, much to the chagrin of their home or their crowd, rather. Did they say the ball got kicked or that Anthony got kicked?
I think he called it a kick ball, but I think he got some of Anthony because he came out.
He came out holding the back of his head. And it's stolen away from Jerkowski, and Reimel steals it back.
Again.
I love it. Here comes Hill all the way, a wraparound pass to Taylor.
Beautiful,
and Taylor lays it in. The 2 doesn't fall for Van Far. Taylor has the rebound. Here comes Ellsbury. No, he's going to take it all the way against the triple team. And off the glass, it's 22-16. Van Far wanted the travel, nothing doing.
Van Far has not scored so far in the second quarter.
Hottie for 3, clips webbing.
As I say that, they change it. Learn to keep my mouth shut next time.
I haven't yet, so it is what it is. 22-19, Ellsbury is still up by 3. Hill at the top of the key, over to Taylor. The pace has slowed down a little bit thanks to that last 3-point shot, but it's still aggressive. Reimel, a nice pass into Hill. Hill with a beautiful spin move. The shot doesn't fall, but he draws the block. On 34, that's Trey Miller. And Hill will go to the stripe.
You know what? For the first time in a long time, the Ellsbury players are actually smiling.
Well, if you're not having any fun, what's the point? The shot misses, unfortunately. That one drops. Ellsbury up by 4. Van Far answered, unfortunately, 23-21. I lost sight of who made that.
It was, I think it was 34.
34, Trey Miller. Jerkowski for 3, and he buries it. A baseline drive by Hottie. He can't get it in. Hill pulls it away. And there's the pass to Reimel. Will he take it all the way in? No, the pass to Jerkowski is incomplete. Jake Reimel takes a seat into the game. Trevor Anthony once again. For 3, Van Far misses, rebounded by Anthony. Jerkowski for 3 again, no good. Hill with the rebound, off the glass, and Ellsbury goes up by 7. Hottie goes all the way in, the shot doesn't fall. Taylor on the outside, backs up a little bit now. Oh, Hill and Reed both wanting the 3, and they can both hit from that range. It's wise that they chose not to. Taylor now over on the right side, swings toward the top of the key. I thought he was going to try. He does find a brief lane and then kicks it back out to Jerkowski. Jerkowski for 3, and it's good. That is his third. He did not consecutive. He missed the third attempt and made the fourth just now. 31-21, and we'll be back after the timeout.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
All right, 1:26 remaining in the half, 31-21, a 10-point Ellsbury lead. This game has been a joy to watch. I hope it's been the same for you fans at home. Van Far with possession. They're stuck on the perimeter so far. Let's keep it that way. Nope. There's some shallow penetration. They kick it back out. There's a baseline pass. The double team forces that back out. Van Far for the three. No good.
Oh.
And a push from behind, they're saying, by Garrick Hill. Yes, that's going to give the ball back to Van Far. Van Far for three again, and it's off the side of the glass. The rebound is Van Far's. The putback is no good, and Ellsbury has it back. Taylor all the way in. The shot falls, and he draws the block. This is incredible. It's 33-21, and Taylor goes to the line. The shot doesn't fall. The lead stays 12. Van Far for three again. No good. Rebounded. Boy, Nathan Reed got up there. Reed takes it all the way in. Oh, the pass is blocked. Beautiful pass intended for Trevor Anthony. Here comes Van Far. And Hottie steps in for the two. It's off the front. He gets his own rebound, and the floater falls. It's a 10-point lead once again. Ellsbury up 33-23, about 10 seconds remaining. Taylor with possession. There's the pass to Kelly. 4 seconds. Hill buries the two at the buzzer. This has been an unbelievable game. We've played one half, the score 35-23, and we'll be back in a little while.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicinechoprx.com.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, fans, we're back. Earlier in the game, we were getting a lot of system warnings as far as our volume level. If it goes too far into the yellow/orange range, that's actually a little too much for our system, and so I scaled back. I am, however, getting some messages from some of you at home that we may have scaled back a little bit too much. So we'll try to find a sweet spot. I've got like one orange bar right now, so hopefully I'm not overloading our system too much, and you can hear me a little bit more clearly at home. For those of you just joining us, it is 35-23, an Ellsbury lead coming out of the half. They're facing Van Far, so it's Indian on Indian. And I see all of Van Far's girl players are heading down to change. For those of you that don't know, there's been a little bit of a reversal of the normal order here. The Ellsbury's girls will be playing second. Normally during a doubleheader, it's the other way around. All right, coming out of halftime, Ellsbury sends Nathan Reed, Michael Kelly, Garrick Hill, Trevor Anthony, and Derek Taylor. Van Far starts out with the ball. Hottie on the outside. And it's out of bounds, last touched by Van Far. Taylor.
Dangerous pass,
yeah.
But Hill got it.
There's a steal by Taylor. Here comes Ellsbury. The pass outside to Reed. Reed for three. Oh, it's off the front. Rebounded, though, by Anthony. Hill kicks it back out to Taylor. Taylor for the three, and it clips Webbing. 40-23 now. Van Far for three, it's off the rim, rebounded by Taylor. There's the cross-court pass to Kelly. Kelly with the bounce that's picked off by Hottie. Out of bounds, last touch by Van Far. Taylor hangs on.
Barely.
The pass into Hill. Hill to Anthony. Oh! The left-handed shot doesn't fall. There's a baseline drive by Van Far.
Yes.
And an offensive foul. Into the game for Van Far, number 4, Colin Wilburn. Into the game for Ellsbury, number 4, Stephen Bodeker. Derek Taylor's going to take a seat. Kelly with the bounce pass to Bodeker over on the left side. Bodeker bounces it in to Anthony at the high post. Anthony hangs on to it, kicks it out to Reed. Reed for three. It's in and out. Van Far for the uncontested three, and it still misses.
And he gets his own rebound, though.
He did a good job following his shot. And Van Far draws the foul. That one's on Stephen Bodeker. Trevor Anthony takes a seat into the game now. Jake Reimel and Josh Jerkowski as Nathan Reed also sits down for Ellsbury. Haughty
travel,
with the
travel,
walk.
travel.
Jerkowski inbounds. And Hill's going to bring it across for Ellsbury. Nicely done, Jerkowski. Oh, I thought he was going to take it.
Oh.
Bodeker for three, and he drains it. That's 4 out of 5 that he has hit. The foul is on Michael Kelly, his second. He checks out as Reed comes back in. And the ball will go back to Van Far. Oh, a near steal by Reed. A near steal by Jerkowski. We're alive tonight.
Oh, they call a foul on Reimel.
That's on number 24, Jake Reimel. Chris, did I misspeak? Was it Jerkowski that's got
Jerkowski's got three. That
pointers?
was the first one for Bodeker.
Okay, my fault, ladies and gentlemen.
But if Bodeker wanted to get another 3 or 4, I'm sure the fans wouldn't mind it.
Not at all. Hill, oh, he's got such good footwork for a big guy.
He does, very. And he can handle the ball.
All right, it's out of bounds. Ellsbury gets it back. Hill and Bodeker take a seat. Taylor and Anthony check back in.
Whoa.
Oh, Reed threw it away, but Taylor got his hands back on it. Reimel now finds Anthony at the top of the key. Anthony swings right, and Taylor's three misses off the front of the rim. Reimel almost had that rebound.
Oh, he got away with one there.
That's a foul on Derek Taylor. His second. Van Far for three, and it's good. That was Haughty. Makes it 43-26. Jerkowski to the glass. Foul was on the floor. The shot doesn't fall. Nice pass. Oh, I thought Reimel might take the three. Instead, the baseline drive.
Oh.
Oh, it didn't fall. That was a heartbreaker. Van Far for the two, and it's good. Taylor takes it all the way in. The shot doesn't fall. Reimel has the rebound. Reed now for three. No good. Rebounded by Haughty, who is fouled. Reed checks out as Hill checks back in. And Reimel checks out as Kelly checks back in. Haughty for three again, and he buries it again. It is 43-31, and we've got a timeout. We'll be back.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, well, that was another three buried by Jerkowski. It's 46-31, Van Far with possession. Haughty for three again, no good. It missed everything except the hands of Garrick Hill. Jerkowski did a beautiful job saving that one, and Hill now spins all the way in and lays it in off the glass. 48-31. And the shot falls for Van Far, and Trevor Anthony is going to get hit with the foul. That's Trevor's first. Haughty now at the stripe with 1.5 minutes remaining in the third, and he hits the shot. It's 48-34. Oh, Van Far forces the turnover, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellsbury. Van Far for three, no good. Hill was right there. The dangerous pass, but it works. Anthony, his layup does not fall, and he falls flat on his face.
And he is slow to get up.
Van Far misses, but gets the rebound. The putback doesn't fall. And Hill hangs on and draws the foul. Nathan Reed checks back in. Anthony's going to sit down again. That foul was on number 4, Colin Wilburn, his third. Jerkowski throws it away. Here comes Haughty against Hill. And the shot didn't fall, but Hill committed the foul. Bigger than life, unfortunately. And that is his third. It sends Hadi back to the stripe with Van Far trailing by 14. Hadi misses the first off the back of the rim, and Trevor Anthony checks back in for Garrick Hill. Hadi's second shot falls. That cuts the lead to 13. Here comes Taylor. I will say Ellsbury's gotten a little sloppy here in the last couple minutes, but no less aggressive. Taylor for three and misses everything. And we've got a whistle with .3 as it goes out of bounds. It'll be Van Far's basketball. Oh, they just about pulled that off. The desperation three was off the front of the rim. So at the buzzer, still a 13-point lead for Ellsbury, 48-35. We'll be back for the final 8 minutes.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, coming out, Ellsbury sends Trevor Anthony, Josh Jerkowski, Garrick Hill, Derek Taylor, and Nathan Reed.
Vandalia scored 12 points that quarter, and 10 of them belonged to Hoodie.
What did Ellsbury score that quarter?
13.
Nathan Reed from the key, in and out, rebounded by Van Far. Hadi might go all the way in and does. The floater falls. Hill from the key, nope. Nice fake. Spins his way in. The shot doesn't fall, but he follows it and has the rebound. Ellsbury's been slowed down on this possession a little bit. And there's an offensive foul on Nathan Reed. Van Far for three, no good. Rebounded by Reed. Reed takes it all the way in. The reverse doesn't fall. And that's a foul on Taylor, I think. It's too early for that. Not that there's ever a good time. Bodeker set to check back in as number 10. Caden Wilburn goes to the stripe. Michael Kelly checks back in as well as Jerkowski and Reed come out.
Yeah, this was once a 17 or 18 point lead for Ellsbury. Now it's down to 11.
I think we were up by 20 at one time. I remember it being 43-23. I'm not sure what's going on at the scorer's table, but we're not going to shoot until it's taken care of. All right, so 9 team fouls for Ellsbury. That was the discrepancy. Something didn't get counted before, and we had 8. As opposed to 3 for Van Far. Pardon me. And the charity shot does not fall. Hill with the rebound. Taylor now brings it across quickly, and there's the pass to Bodeker on the left side. Bodeker back to Taylor. In now to Anthony. Anthony to Hill, down underneath. Hill's shot doesn't fall. Van Far has the rebound. Van Far for 3.
Oh.
Doesn't fall, but he's fouled on the 3. That's going to go against Michael Kelly. Michael's 3rd. And the foul shot misses. So does the next one.
Well, we might get a lucky break.
Into the game for Van Far, number 0 and number 30. That's Colton Jensen and Trayson Colwell. Number 34, Trey Miller took a seat. I didn't see who else did. All 3 foul shots are a miss. Ellsbury got away with one there.
The third one barely touched net. That was big. This could have been a 8-point game.
It was huge. Anthony all the way to the glass, and it's had no arc on it at all. It bounces right off the glass. He's frustrated with himself, and he commits the foul. It's Trevor's second. The foul shot misses yet again. That's Caden Wilburn at the stripe. Josh Jerkowski checks in for Michael Kelly. I think Nathan Reed just checked back in, but maybe not. Maybe he was already in. Van Far sinks one. It's a 10-point game. Hill with the bounce pass into Reed, and look, Ellsbury stuck in the backcourt again, just like they were during the Warrenton tournament. when it's like that, bad things happen. And Coach Twillman takes a timeout. We'll be back.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
.507 remaining in the game. It's a 10-point gap. Ellsbury still enjoys the lead. Oh, the pass
dangerous.
into Hill. Ooh. Ellsbury hangs on. And that one is broken up, but Ellsbury will keep it. Last touched by Wilburn of Van Far.
No.
Ellsbury flirting with disaster here at the timeline. But I'll say one thing for Nathan Reed, he doesn't get rattled.
No, he doesn't.
He just stays. Offensive foul against Hill, that'll be his fourth. And something wrong at the scorer's table again, briefly. Van Far inbounds in the backcourt. They trail by 10 with under 5 remaining in the game. Hadi takes it all the way in, and the shot falls. Unbelievable. It's an 8-point game, and that's way too close with 4.5 remaining in my estimation. That one is against Colin Wilburn. That might be his fourth. It is. Into the game now for Ellsbury. Jake Reimel. They're going to leave Wilburn in for Van Far. Garrick Hill takes a seat. Jerkowski, oh, I thought he might take the three. We need it. Instead, he finds Reimel. Nathan Reed now with nowhere to go. Nice spin move. The floater does not fall, but he does a good job getting the rebound, and he's fouled on the putback. That is on number 10, Caden Wilburn. Reed hits the first. Oh, a teaser. It finally falls, and we've got a 10-point lead back. Derek Taylor draws the foul. That one's on Colin Wilburn. That will send him out. Colton Jensen goes in for him. Oh, Jerkowski nearly threw it away. And he did throw it away.
And none of the three referees know what to call.
All right, they're going to go with the jump. I think Van Far would have gotten it back regardless. Had it been out of bounds, I think Ellsbury touched it last.
I'm not sure who touched it last, but there was a kickball in there somewhere by somebody.
Van Far for three. Reimel challenged it and did a good job. Van Far gets the rebound and the foul. Jerkowski comes out. No. Hill is back in. We've got too many players on the court. Okay, Hill and Bodeker are set to check in. As the charity shot falls, making it a 9-point game. Both shots rattle home, and Van Far subs in number 30, Trayson Colwell. Hill and Bodeker come in for Ellsbury.
Get it in, get it in, get it in.
All right, it's knocked out of bounds by Van Far. The thing is, we could still lose. I'm not trying to jinx that, but...
Nope, they can't quit now. You know, they've got an 8-point lead. They need to just slow it down. There's no need to rush anything. Let Vandalia start fouling you.
Nice pass into Anthony. Under pressure, he kicks it back out. It would have been nice to see that completed for a little insurance. And Bodeker draws the foul. With 2:06 remaining, Ellsbury still up by 8. Bodeker hits the first. It looks like Michael Kelly is going to come back in for Ellsbury. Stevens sinks them both. We're back up by 10. Hottie picked off by Hill, I think, and then he commits the foul. That is his first. Bodeker is trapped, and Twellman calls another timeout. We'll be back.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
A minute 41, Ellsbury inbounds, and Michael Kelly draws the foul. And the foul shot misses. Van Far pulls down the rebound, trailing by 10. Haughty kicks it out. Van Far for three. No good, but the putback is. And they're only down by 8. Van Far takes a timeout.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back now for the final minute and a half, roughly. Garrick Hill, Stephen Bodeker, Josh Drakowski, Nathan Reed, and Michael Kelly on the floor for Ellsbury. And Haughty now with a foul against Bodeker, I think, before Ellsbury could even get the ball in bounds. Bodeker hits the first. He's been 100% from the stripe. And he stays that way. Once again, a 10-point lead for Ellsbury. Van Far with possession. Haughty has it slapped away. But Van Far got the rebound. The putback didn't fall. Kelly pulled it down for Ellsbury and drew the foul, I think, against Trey Miller. Are they saying 35? 34. That's Trey Miller, his third. Kelly hits the first. And the second. Van Far for three, and it misses everything. Reed comes away with it and draws the foul. It's against number 12, Braden Christian. His fourth. Reed hits the first. And nails the second. There's a steal by Hill. No, Van Far got it back to the glass. And that was number 12, Braden Christian. It's good. And Michael Kelly fouled by Trey Miller. That might be Miller's fifth. Nope, that's his fourth. Kelly's shot misses with 40.5 remaining in the game.
If I've got it right, Ellsbury's only missed 2 free throws this whole game.
Kelly hits the second, putting Ellsbury up by 13. Van Far for three, no good. Rebounded by Jerkowski. Oh, Bodeker with the walk. He knew it. I think he was just hoping nobody saw.
Yep.
Hottie for three, no good. He drew the foul. That's against Reed, I think.
Yeah, and I'm confused because he was standing straight up.
That is Reed's first, I think, as the foul shot for Van Far finds Purchase. We're getting ready for wholesale changes for Van Far. Number 30, number 55, number 35, number 22.
You got to give credit to Vandalia.
And number 25. As pretty much, Van Far's entire lineup sits down except for Hottie at the foul stripe, and I think number 25, Riley Colwell, will go in for him in a moment, and he does.
They fought a good fight, got to give them that.
59-49 with 26.9 remaining. We're going to try and get an interview with Ellsbury's Josh Jerkowski before they disappear on us and the girls come out. Seven seconds. Hill hangs on. I guess they're not going to call fouls. And there's the buzzer. A 59-49 Ellsbury win. And we'll be right back.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home, using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, fans, we're back real quick with an interview with Ellsbury's Josh Jerkowski, one of the players that I know the least, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever had him up here for an interview. In fact, I don't think I've ever talked with you at all, to be honest.
I don't think so.
And you took a much larger role in this game than I've seen you take all season, really. You went 4 for 5 from downtown, I think, and with the final score, those points really made all the difference on paper. Talk to me a little bit about how you had this Vanfar team scouted coming in, because you went at them hard from the beginning. You didn't wait to see what they brought.
Yeah, they're one of their best players wasn't actually here tonight. He had a sprained ankle, so we took advantage of that and actually came out firing in man-to-man defense, and it really worked out good, and we were actually shooting really good tonight, so it all helped us in the end.
Did everything go according to plan, or did you have to improvise as things went on?
It went pretty good tonight. I think everything went to plan.
According to plan. My next question is, do you have to wait for an offense to be designed around you to step up the way you did tonight, or do you just have to feel when it's right?
You just got to feel it. Sometimes they design plays, but tonight I was feeling it, and it worked.
Tonight you were in the zone. How would you describe your overall role on this team? Does it change game to game, or do you have a set function?
It's changed a little bit, but mainly coming off the bench as a six-man with energy really helps us out a lot. Get the starters a break, and I bring good energy. So,
can we look for more of the same going through the rest of the season, or are we going to see more games like tonight where you take more risks?
Oh, I'll take more risks for sure.
Good to hear it. We're going to let you go. Congratulations once again, Josh Jerkowski. You are our People's Bank and Trust Player of the Game.
Thank you.
All right, fans, we've got about 13 minutes before the start of our girls' game. We're going to go ahead and leave you for a few minutes. We'll come back with about 4 minutes remaining in warm-ups. For those of you, once again, who did not hear the final score, it's 59-49 in favor of our Ellsbury Indians. A great game, a fun one to watch, and congratulations once again to Josh Jerkowski, our People's Bank and Trust Player of the Game. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just under 4 minutes remaining in warm-ups for our girls. This once again is Adam Presswood. Chris and I are coming at you live from Ellsbury's high school gym, and our Lady Indians are about to square off against the Indians of Van Far. Once again, I'm told that despite our adjustments to keep things right with our system, some folks at home would like us to be a little bit louder, so we'll try. In the meantime, I do want to go down not the starting lineup, but the lineup for the Van Far Lady Indians. We're going to see number 1, Jordan Garner. She is a junior. Number 2, Annalyn Colwell, a freshman. Number 5, Katie Elsie, a sophomore. Number 10, Reagan Case, a senior. Number 14, Alex Conaway, a senior. Number 15, Elise Jensen, a sophomore. Number 21, Morgan McDowell, a senior. Number 22, Vanessa Martinez, a junior. Number 23, Jaylee Jennings, a junior. Number 24, Hannah Conaway, a freshman. Number 30, Olivia Grady, a sophomore. Number 34, Gina Clausen, a senior. And number 55, Mackenzie Kurz, also a senior. The varsity girls coach for Van Far is Kelly Boschert, and the assistant coach is Sam Utterback. For Ellsbury, we're going to see number 2, Kaylee Martin, a 5'4" senior guard. Number 10, Claire Henry, a 5'10" junior forward. Number 12, Kylie Kinsler, a 5'7" freshman guard. Number 15, Josie Horn, a 5'8" junior guard. Number 20, Sydney Pickard, a 5'8" senior guard and forward. Number 24, Tess Weekly, a 5'6" junior guard. Number 25, Megan Hagemeyer, a 5'9" junior forward. Number 32, Madison Kinsler, a 5'7" senior guard. Number 41, Anna St. Pierre, a 5'8" senior forward. And number 43, Tyra Henderson, a 5'7" freshman guard and forward. The head coach of the Lady Indians is Carrie Koch-Dowell. Assistant coaches are Brittany Koch-Dowell and Trudy Bull. Managers are listed as Douglas Horn, Mackenzie Pruitt, and Caitlin Tapley. I don't think we'll do another national anthem. But we've got our band here for starting lineups. All right, for Van Far, number 1, Jordan Garner. Number 5, Katie Elise is how they're pronouncing that. Number 10, Reagan Case. Number 14, Alex Conaway. And number 23, Jaylee Jennings. And for Ellsbury, number 2, Kaylee Martin. Number 15, Josie Horn. Number 24, Tess Weekly. Number 25, Megan Hagemeyer. At number 43, Tyra Henderson, our player of the game in the third place game that Ellsbury played in the Clopton tournament. They defeated Silex?
Yes.
All right, Hagemeyer will be jumping against Jennings. Hagemeyer has a few inches in advantage. And it is Ellsbury that controls the tip-off. There's a pass into Henderson at the high post. She's got nowhere to go and kicks it out to Horn. Horn swings right and finds Martin. Martin swings even further right and finds Tess Weekly. All right, Horn steps in for the long two. It's no good, but she does draw the foul. That is on number 10, Reagan Case. And Horn's shot is in and out. And the second one misses off the back of the rim. There's a Van Far turnover, and Tess Weekly brings it across for Ellsbury, backs up from the key and goes left to Martin. Martin with a bullet pass inside to Hagemeyer, who has to give it back, and Ellsbury starts over on the outside. Into Henderson, who's fouled, I think, by number 1, Jordan Garner. Hagemeyer with the bounce pass in to Weekly. Weekly's shot doesn't fall, but Ellsbury gets the ball back. Oh, Horn's pass to Hagemeyer is out of bounds. And
would have been pretty.
Yeah. And Van Far knows how to pass to break the press. Ellsbury slips into a 1-2-2. Van Far for 3, and it's good. That was Jaylee Jennings.
And a little bit slower pace than the boys' game.
A little. There's the pass from Martin into Hagemeyer. It's picked off by Van Far. Nice break to the basket, and the shot doesn't fall, but Van Far gets the rebound and the long two. That doesn't fall either. The original shot that is put up by Garner, and she fought for the rebound. Now it's out of bounds.
I didn't see that one.
I didn't either. I'm still not sure who it was even on. Did you see his hands?
43.
43, that's Henderson. There's a push away from the ball.
I guess.
Jennings steps in, and the two doesn't fall. Van Far has the rebound. The putback doesn't fall, and Weekly comes away with it for Ellsbury. Martin dribbles into the high post and kicks it out to
dangerous
Horn.
pass.
Oh, Henderson got it, though. I can't believe it. Martin for 2, no good. Rebounded briefly by Hagemeyer, but Ellsbury couldn't hang on. For 3 was number 10, Reagan Case. It's 6-0 in favor of Van Far. Horn on the outside, and is it just me, or does Josie Horn look a little more aggressive tonight?
A little more, yeah.
There's the pass to Martin. Martin swings right and finds Weekly.
There's a lot of standing around on the offensive end, though.
That never leads to anything good. And Weekly attempted a baseline drive. It's out of bounds, last touch by Van Far. Kaylee Martin takes a seat as Madison Kinsler comes in.
There we go.
Oh, Weekly drains the 3, and it's 6-3. Good ball movement by Van Far.
He got a good press break. You got to give him that.
The shot does not fall. It's out of bounds, but Van Far will get it back as number 10, Claire Henry, checks in. And Megan Hagemeyer takes a seat. Jennings on the outside for Van Far, goes to her right. There's a pass inside. They kick it back out. The long 2, no good. Rebounded by Weekly. And Weekly nearly throws that out of bounds. She's got to hurry to get it out of the back court. How many times have we seen that struggle? And there's a timeout taken by Ellsbury. We'll be back.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
All right, Ellsbury on the outside now. Kinsler goes to Horn. Horn inside to Henry, who nearly lost it and has to kick it back out. Tess Weekly now goes to her left and finds Horn again. Horn back inside to Weekly. Nice give and go, but it didn't work out. And Claire Henry for the 2. That was deep, and she took it with confidence at 6-5. Jennings for the 3, no good. Rebounded by Weekly. Tess looked for a minute like she might take it all the way in. She did, and she drew the block. That one's on number 5. Katie Elzy is how I'm going to pronounce that. That's not how it was pronounced in warm-ups, but still. The foul shot misses for Weekly. as does the second. It stays 6-5. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Van Far with possession. And Van Far for three again. This time they bury it. 9-5. What a way to make a living.
Well, we've also missed 4 free throws this quarter, so this could be 9-9.
When you put it that way, I know what I'd be yelling about during timeouts and at halftime.
Yep.
Henry now on the outside. Everybody runs away from her except Josie Horn. And there's a steal. Van Far goes all the way. The layup doesn't fall. We've got a jump ball down underneath. That was Reagan Case with the attempt, and Megan Hagemeyer and Kaylee Martin come in as Henderson and Weekly come out for a second. The two-pointer by Jennings is over the rim, and Van Far steps on the line. Jennings now at the top of the key, fakes to her right, gives to her left, and for the long two, Van Far misses again. Jennings with the rebound and the bounce pass. The putback doesn't fall either, and Hagemeyer has the rebound. Inside to Hagemeyer at the high post. She nearly loses it twice. Puts it up, it's off the side. Oh! And Jaylee Jennings at the buzzer to make it 12-5 and give Van Far a 7-point lead. That one hurt, but she took it with poise, and we'll be back.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
All right, to start things off here in the second quarter, Hagemeyer, Henry, Horn, Martin, and Madison Kinsler come out for Ellsbury. Well, Hagemeyer has faced significant pressure at that high post. This time she drew the block against number 1, Jordan Garner. A near Van Far steal on the inbounds pass, but Ellsbury hangs on. Horn now on the right side. Finds Hagemeyer at near the top of the key where she isn't used to being. Kinsler for the three, and she buries it. That brings Ellsbury within 8.
And now Vandalia is going to have to move to get it across court.
Garner goes all the way along the baseline and then kicks it back out. Van Far for three. No good, but they pull away the rebound. They're looking to have Jennings take that shot, but Ellsbury's wise to that.
You know, this Vandalia team doesn't have much in the way of height, but they are out-rebounding Ellsbury on the offensive glass anyway.
Into Garner, out to Jennings. Jennings for three. No good, rebounded by Hagemeyer. Madison Kinsler now backs away from the key and finds Hagemeyer at the high post once again. Hagemeyer runs it all the way in. Nope, she turns around. And there's Madison Kinsler for three again. No good, rebounded by Kaylee Martin. And Martin gets the putback to fall. Garner for three.
Way off.
Missed everything. Van Far for three.
Good Lord.
Reagan Case from way out there.
She's already got three of them.
She banked that in, and it's 15-10. Nice pass to Horn on the run, but she's double teamed quickly. Hagemeyer with nowhere to go, not even to Horn this time, finds Martin up top. Martin loses it in transition, and here comes Jennings. Oh, a nice pass intended for Garner, but it's lost. I interrupted you, Chris. What were you going to say?
Oh, nothing.
Madison Kinsler inbounds to Weekly in the backcourt. Both games have been interesting in totally different ways.
Yes, they have.
I've seen Megan Hagemeyer playing along the perimeter more often so far in this game than all season, I think. As Weekly goes to the glass, the shot doesn't fall. She is fouled by number 30, Olivia Grady. Possibly it's Grady, I'm not sure. Weekly misses the first. She's been cold from the stripe tonight. And she misses a second
I don't know
as well.
that we've made a free throw tonight. I don't think we have, actually.
Kylie Kinsler set to check in for Ellsbury. And Madison Kinsler forces a steal all the way down, and the layup misses. She had plenty of space and plenty of time. There was no reason to feel forced.
No.
But that's easy for me to say. And another near steal.
There are bodies everywhere.
Van Far hangs on. A timeout taken by Van Far, and we'll be back.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
4:03 remaining in the half. Van Far up by 5. The score 15-10. And Ellsbury sends out Martin, Kylie Kinsler, Tess Weekly, Megan Hagemeyer, and Tanisha Henderson.
I ain't sure about that.
Yeah, I know. They're saying that was on Megan Hagemeyer. I thought that was clean.
At the very least, a jump ball.
That's Megan's first. Van Far inbounds. Jennings loses it off the dribble. Oh, looked good in your head.
And that's the play they tried against Silex a few nights the other night that actually worked. But
that long high pass to Hagemeyer down underneath, this time it didn't produce results.
When it works, it's a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, it doesn't.
Van Far moves it across finally, and they get it down underneath to go up by 7. Kylie Kinsler goes into Henderson, and Henderson's fouled. That's on Olivia. I started with Grady. I'm going to stick with Grady. If I am mispronouncing that, fans, I do apologize. Hagemeyer with the bounce pass to Henderson. And another jump ball. This time I think it'll favor Van Far.
Looks that way.
Oh. That was a delayed call, but the right one, as Grady is called for the charge. Well, actually.
For the shove.
For the shove, yeah. Martin inbounds to Weekly in the backcourt. Weekly steps inside and takes it all by herself. That's another miss for Tess, who has struggled tonight, and it's out of bounds to Van Far. Nice ball movement by Van Far, and it ends up with Jennings, who goes to her left and finds Garner at the timeline. The three-pointer didn't fall for Van Far, luckily, but Jennings has it back. The floater didn't fall. Van Far got the rebound. That didn't fall. Excuse me. And it's out of bounds, and Van Far will get it back once again. Claire Henry set to check back in for Ellsbury. Jennings has it for Van Far, way out by the timeline. There's the pass into Garner, who's fouled on the shot attempt. No bucket. That one's on Kaylee Martin, her first, I think. Yes. It sends Garner to the stripe. And the first one misses off the back. Garner hits the second. Van Far is up by 8 with a minute and a half remaining in the half. The pass into Henderson was broken up by Van Far, and now Van Far on the fast break doesn't get the bucket, but there's a block against number 10, Claire Henry. And I think it sent Van Far's number 10 to the stripe, Reagan Case. The first one misses as Madison Kinsler checks in for Tess Weekly for Ellsbury. Case hits the second. It's a 19-10 Van Far lead with a minute 19. Madison Kinsler is fouled on the two-point attempt by number 23, Jaylee Jennings. Kinsler misses the first. This has not been Ellsbury's night from the charity stripe.
We have yet to hit one, actually.
That one is what we've been waiting for, and it cuts the lead to 8. Garner wanted to take it all the way in, but she had to give it back to Jennings on the outside. Jennings now goes to her right. Martin is there with the pressure, and there's the steal forced by Kylie Kinsler. And she slows it down. Oh, the pass to Madison. Cousin to cousin, I think. She got it, but
not quite when she needed it.
No. The bounce into Claire Henry becomes Van Far's. Number 21, Morgan McDowell, is fouled by Kaylee Martin, and she'll go to the line. As Josie Horn gets set to check back in for the Lady Indians. McDowell's shot is in and out. Van Far struggled from the line too, just not quite as much.
Not as bad as we have. We are 1 for 9.
And what are they?
Well, now,
as McDowell misses
they
them both.
Are they're 2 for 7. Slightly better odds. But had we made our 9, this would be a tie ball game.
Yes, it would. There's the inbounds pass from Madison Kinsler to Josie Horn. Only 9 seconds remaining. Kinsler with the baseline drive, and she runs right into the triple team and the push. That one I think is going to go against number 5, Katie Elsie. Madison hits the first, cutting the lead to 7. And she buries them both. 19-13 with 4 seconds remaining. Van Far's prayer at the buzzer was well executed, but it doesn't fall. So as we head to halftime, the score remains 19-13, a 6-point Van Far lead, and we'll be back in a little while.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
score back, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of the third quarter. It's a 19-13 Van Far lead. Ellsbury sends out Megan Hagemeyer, Tanisha Henderson, Kaylee Martin, Tess Weekly, and Josie Horn. All right, Martin inbounds. Excuse me, Martin inbounds to Weekly near the timeline. And now Hagemeyer has it at the top of the key. A nice pass inside to Hagemeyer, who goes off the glass. That's what we need. 19-15 now. Jennings dribbles inside, and Henderson picks off the pass. Weekly now goes to her right and finds Martin. Martin with nowhere to go finally bounces it over to Hagemeyer on the right side. And Horn steps in. I thought she was going to take that shot.
She thought about it for a minute.
Martin over on the left now finds Henderson at the top of the key. And now Weekly finds Martin at the top of the key. Ellsbury has slowed down, I think, a little too much. Or at least I always get nervous. Weekly finds Henderson over on the left. And Henderson goes to her right and finds Horn. Weekly now wanting the three. Instead, she steps in. There's the bounce pass to Henderson.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I don't know if that's what they wanted originally, but it's what they fought for. That brings Ellsbury within two. And there's a steal by Kaylee Martin. All right, ladies. Weekly got it back. It was picked off by Jennings, but Ellsbury hung on. Martin on the outside finds Weekly over to the left. Weekly bounces it into Henderson. Oh, Henderson
she
wanted
thought
it.
About it.
Yeah, she wanted it off the glass, but kicked it back out. They're going to do it again. I like that. They didn't give up on it. And Henderson drew the foul. That's on number 5, Katie Elsie. Henderson's first shot is good. And Ellsbury's within one as Madison Kinsler checks in for Tess Weekly. And number 34, Gina Clausen checks in for Katie Elsie. Henderson misses the second. We needed that just psychologically to have it tied. Garner with the head fake and takes it all the way in. The shot doesn't fall, but she did draw the foul against Josie Horn. Garner misses. And she misses the second as well. Henderson with the rebound, and now Kinsler brings it across for Ellsbury. There's a pass over on the right side to Martin. who stepped in and then cut it right back out to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer with the baseline drive. The shot misses. Henderson with the rebound. She can't get the shot up, but draws the foul. That is on number 23, Jaylee Jennings. Her second. The iron has not been kind during foul shots for either team. All right, Henderson brings it to a tie. 4:46 remaining in the third. Oh, Van Far moving it across a little more slowly. There's a pass to Garner. It's out of bounds, last touched by Ellsbury. The three-pointer hit nothing. No shot, there's a foul on the floor. Against Henderson, I think. Her second. And Van Far puts up another shot, courtesy of number 34, Gina Clausen, that puts them back up by 2. Madison Kinsler now to Josie Horn over on the left side. Horn swings into the high post and then kicks it back to Henderson. Henderson lays it in off the glass, and we're tied again. Garner in trouble, and Van Far calls the timeout.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
.353 remaining, the score 21-21. Jennings steps back almost to the timeline and then goes to her right. There's a bounce pass to Garner, who takes a few extra steps. Kinsler now finds Horn over on the right. Horn nearly lost the pass intended for Hagemeyer, and Hagemeyer misses. Garner for three, and off the glass. It's 24-21, once again in favor of Van Far. Martin now over on the left side, finds Henry near the top of the key. Henry gives it back to Horn. And Horn, oh, another attempt at a give and go. That didn't work out for Ellsbury. It's a jump ball. That will favor Van Far. Kylie Kinsler is set to check back in for Ellsbury. Every time I think I'm getting my voice back, It starts to go again. I do apologize for that, fans. Last week was a rough week, as was the week before it. And Van Far sinks another one. It's 27-21. Kinsler with the dangerous lob to Henry. And now Kinsler called with the foul. That is Madison's first. Kylie Kinsler and Sydney Pickard have checked in for Ellsbury. Garner for the long two, and it's good. Van Far leads by 8.
I think about a minute and a half ago this game was tied.
It was, if that long. Pardon me. Pickard for the long two, left-handed, it doesn't fall. Jennings from the high post. It's off the back of the rim. And Van Far controls the rebound. Garner has hit the ground hard twice in the last probably 40 seconds. She's their version of Kaylee Martin, I guess. The three-pointer for Van Far doesn't fall. Kylie Kinsler has the rebound and hangs on to force the jump. That is this time going to go Ellsbury's way. Kinsler with the bounce pass into Hagemeyer at the high post. Hagemeyer gives it back.
She almost had it knocked away.
All right, Kinsler missed the shot, but Hagemeyer had the presence of mind to follow it. She got the rebound and the putback. That cut Van Far's lead to 6. Garner, oh, she wanted another long two. Instead, they get the 3. That was number 10, Reagan Case.
She's got 4 of them.
She's so little to be launching them like that, but I guess that doesn't always matter.
Doesn't mean a thing.
Hagemeyer hangs on and gets it to Henry. Henry takes it all the way in. Oh, nice effort. I'm impressed by the play of Claire Henry here tonight. At the buzzer, Van Far's shot won't go. So after 3, it is a 9-point Van Far lead, 32-23, and we'll be back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
All right, coming out for the 4th, Ellsbury sends Kylie Kinsler, Sydney Pickard, Megan Hagemeyer, Madison Kinsler, and Claire Henry. Jennings with the ball on the outside now for Van Far. And the feed to Garner was broken up. Ellsbury needs all the breaks it can get right now as Madison Kinsler brings it across the timeline. Pickard with the wraparound pass intended for Henry. And there's a foul on Gina Clausen, I believe. All right, Ellsbury inbounds. Yes, Clausen's first. Pickard now hands off to Madison Kinsler. They're trying to sink me, Chris, with Henderson and Henderson and Kinsler and Kinsler. Sounds like a law firm. Nice job by Kylie Kinsler. Pickard now on the outside. A dangerous but effective pass into Claire Henry, who's fouled, I think, again by Clausen. Yes, her second.
It's been an odd night for the scoreboard.
Yes, it has. I'm not sure what that was about.
I'm not either.
But I did hear him say 4-3, so it's got to be team fouls.
Well, it looks that way.
Pickard on the outside, into Hagemeyer. Oh, off the glass, it didn't fall. Rebounded by Claire Henry, who has just been a presence tonight, and she draws foul number 3 against Gina Clausen. Where did this version of Claire Henry come from? Not that she's done a bad job all season, but she is so much more aggressive here tonight. And the shot falls. The second shot rolls around the rim, or the back of the rim, and then comes off left, rebounded by Van Far. Here comes Jennings. There's the bounce pass outside, and Jennings draws the block against Claire Henry. Garner kicks it back out to Jennings, and Van Far starts it over. Garner from the top of the key steps in. There's a shot from the tip of the paint, I guess you might say. It doesn't fall, but she's fouled. That's on Claire Henry as well. So that aggression has come at a price as Anna St. Pierre checks in for Megan Hagemeyer. Is that the first time St. Pierre's been in tonight?
I think so.
Garner again from the tip of the paint. That shot misses, no foul, although I think there was one. Henry. Oh! Garner for 3. No, she steps in. The 2 doesn't fall.
She had a wide open look.
I wonder if she stepped in just hoping to make the shot and draw the foul. That one is against Kylie Kinsler, her first. Garner's shot is good. As Kaylee Martin, Tanisha Henderson, and Tess Weekly check back in for Ellsbury. Sydney Pickard, Claire Henry, and Kylie Kinsler are going to take a seat. Garner goes 1 for 2, and Kaylee Martin has the rebound, or does she?
She did.
And that is the most vocal I've seen Carrie Coke-Dell so far this season. And I think she's right. I know I'm a little biased, but Ellsbury never really had possession. Kaylee Martin touched it a few times, and I think there's actually a little bit of a disagreement among the refs as to that call.
Well, no, what Carrie was mad about was that Vandalia called for timeout without having possession of the ball.
Oh, I totally misunderstood. Okay. All right, quite a vocal pep talk from Ellsbury's bench. Let's see what changes it affects. Nice pressure by Tess Weekly.
Gonna call Anna St. Pierre for the push. Out of all the other physical things that have happened in this game, that was pretty on the weak side, I think.
All right, the shot falls. Is that number 5, Katie Elsie? I can't see because of the ponytail.
Yes.
It's a 10-point game. And the second one rattles in and then back out. It's rebounded by Martin. Tanisha Henderson from the top of the key misses the whole ball of wax.
Not a good idea. I think that may have honestly been the first shot Ellsbury has taken this quarter.
Garner is going to take it all the way in.
She traveled.
Yep. The double team forced her to take an extra step. Weekly lets it roll as long as she possibly can. There's the pass to Martin over on the right side. Martin into St. Pierre. And now it's out in the hands of Madison Kinsler, who steps way back. And there's the pass to Weekly on the left. In now to St. Pierre again along the baseline. St. Pierre to Henderson, who's fouled, and the shot counts. That's on number 21, Morgan McDowell. Henderson hits the shot, bringing it to within 7. Oh.
That was close. She knows it too.
That'll go against Tess Weekly, and it'll send Jaylee Jennings to the line. Jennings hits the first. And the second one's good as well. The lead's back up to 9. Martin to St. Pierre at the high post. It's a foul on number 1, Jordan Garner, and it'll send Tanisha Henderson back to the line. The shot misses. I don't know what Carrie Cogdell said to Kaylee Martin just now, but the pressure she put on Van Far was something to behold. It didn't keep them from scoring as they're now up by 11. There's another pass into Henderson, who kicks it back out to Madison Kinsler. And there's a pass into St. Pierre at the high post, another bounce into Henderson. The shot doesn't fall, and Van Far barely saves it. That's a foul against Kaylee Martin. As Megan Hagemeyer checks back in and Anna St. Pierre takes a seat. Number 23, Jaylee Jennings at the line. The shot is off the front, rebounded by Kinsler, and we've got a jump. That will favor Vandalia. Tess Weekly with the steal. She gets it to Martin, and Kaylee goes all the way in and draws the foul. Martin hits the first, as number 34, Gina Clausen, checks back in for Van Far. Number 5, Katie Elsie, takes a seat. Martin hits them both. Jennings in the backcourt, and she's fouled by Kaylee Martin. Jennings hits the first, putting Van Far back up by 10. And the second one rattles in as well. Kylie Kinsler set to check back in for Ellsbury as Madison inbounds to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer now to Weekly, and Tess is going to take it all the way, way too far. She runs into the stage. She threw up a desperation at the last second, but it was underneath the backboard. Garner is tripped by Hagemeyer. And there's that smile again. I don't know how to read that when you're down by 11.
Well, she looked over at Carrie and said that was actually an accident. She wasn't intending to foul her at that point in time.
I might have at least helped her up.
Nah.
Garner hits the first. All right, the trip to the free throw line makes it 42-29. The shot off the glass, I think by Hagemeyer, doesn't fall. Ellsbury gets it back. Martin for three, no good. Rebounded by Van Far. Jaylee Jennings puts on the brakes just before falling out of bounds, or before she would have, and the shot falls. 44-29. Van Far can do whatever it wants with the ball, it seems like, and we have to fight to even get close. Weekly spins all the way in. The baseline shot falls. They made me eat my words there. Blocking foul. That will go against Kaylee Martin.
That's 5.
Yes, it is. Martin fouls out, and Sydney Pickard comes in for her. Jennings hits the first. The second one rims back out. Last touched by Ellsbury. There's a jump ball down underneath, and it's going to go to Ellsbury as Anna St. Pierre gets ready to check back in for Tanisha Henderson. Pickard now has the ball taken right out of her hands. For three, and Van Far sinks it. It's 48-31. Kinsler to Weekly, and Weekly hits the ground. The shot doesn't fall. She doesn't need to be hitting the ground that hard. She's still coming back from an injury. And the foul is against number 34, Gina Clausen. Weekly hits the first. And the second. And Tyra Henderson into the game for the first time. Things usually get interesting when she comes in. She's a risk taker, but it's a little late. Clausen goes all the way and is stripped by Hagemeyer, who is pushed. Pushed by Clausen, I think, her fourth. Number 5 and number 55 check in for Van Far. That's Katie Elsie and Mackenzie Kurz. Gina Clausen has come out of the game. Hagemeyer hits the first. Misses the second, and it's rebounded by Jennings. Van Far has 52 seconds remaining. Oh, and a nice block by Sydney Pickard.
I'm not sure she had to leave her feet for that.
No,
one.
she did not.
Impressive.
Ellsbury throws it away. Timeout. 32nd timeout taken by Van Far.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, 33.8 remaining. 48-34 our score in favor of Van Far, who inbounds near the timeline. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Ellsbury, I think. Yes, last touch by Ellsbury. Timeout taken for Kylie Kinsler so that she can get her shoe tied. Vandalia for the long two, no good, rebounded by Pickard, who takes it all the way and double dribbles. Van Far gets it inbounds with 3 seconds left, and they're just going to hang on. There's the buzzer. It's a 48-34 Vandalia win, and that is going to do it for us here tonight. With the loss, we won't do a face-to-face player of the game interview, but I'm going to go ahead and announce one, and I am going to select Claire Henry. Tonight, she really came alive and was very, very bold and aggressive and was forcing turnovers and battling for rebounds and taking shots that she normally doesn't risk. I was impressed by that. So congratulations, Claire Henry. You are tonight's People's Bank and Trust Player of the Game. Chris and I will be back on the air with you Friday night when our varsity girls and boys have a doubleheader against Community R6. Until then, we're going to go ahead and sign off. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.